I didn't throw anything, didn't yell, didn't demand explanations. I just stared at the screen, reading messages she never meant for me to see. He called her baby. She called him mine. And that was all it took. Enough to end the version of myself that trusted her. So I grabbed my keys, my wallet, and walked out. No scene, no dramatic exit, no final words. Just silence. She had already made her choice, and I honored it by removing myself from her life. People say time heals everything, but that's not true. Time just teaches you how to hide the hurt. That first night, I crashed on the couch of a coworker I barely knew. I told him I needed somewhere to stay. He didn't ask questions. Maybe he saw everything in my face. I deleted her number before I fell asleep. Not because I hated her, but because I didn't trust what hearing her voice might do to me. I moved to a new town after that. Picked up work repairing old homes. Tearing down damaged walls and building them back up somehow made sense. It felt familiar. Healing in a way I couldn't explain. Nights were the hardest. Not because I wanted to talk to her, but because I missed the person I thought she was. There's a difference between missing someone and missing the version of them you created in your mind. I never told anyone, not my parents, not my closest friend. I kept it to myself because the weight felt too personal, too heavy to share. I didn't hate her. I hated what her choices did to the version of me that believed in loyalty, in forever. And then, just when I finally stopped looking over my shoulder at the past, she found me. It was a Saturday. I had just finished work, covered in sawdust, sweat, paint, unlocking my door when a car pulled up behind me. I didn't think twice until I heard her voice. Daniel. I froze. Turned. There she was, the woman who broke me, standing in front of me with shaking hands and eyes full of tears. She looked smaller somehow, like a house with shattered windows. I didn't speak. I let the silence talk for me. She stepped closer, holding a photo of us from 2 years back. Smiling. Carefree. A moment I once believed in. I ruined everything, she whispered, voice splintering. I don't expect forgiveness. I just needed to see you, to say I'm sorry. I wanted to ask why. Why she threw away something we built. Why she destroyed what she once promised to protect. But I didn't. I just listened. She told me he left. That he never planned to stay. That the excitement faded and all she had left was regret. She said she thought she wanted more, until losing me showed her what she'd had. Funny how people only recognize your worth after they've broken you. She cried harder right there on my porch. Neighbors probably watching, but I didn't care. She begged for a chance to talk. A coffee. A conversation. Anything. And for a moment I almost gave in. Because I still remembered her laugh. And part of me still missed it. But then I remembered something else. I didn't walk away because I stopped loving her. I walked away because she stopped loving me. I looked at her and said, I spent a year rebuilding myself. And you think you can walk back in like nothing happened? She shook her head. I know something did happen. Something broke me. And I believed her. But not because she missed me. She missed the man who forgave easily. And he didn't exist anymore. I wished her peace, healing. And told her I hoped someday she'd learn to love someone without hurting them first. She cried harder. I didn't comfort her. That wasn't my responsibility anymore. She left quietly, just like I once did. I went inside, shut the door, and leaned against it. My chest hurt, but not out of love for her. It hurt because I finally let go. Not of her, but of the pain, the questions, the version of myself that needed closure. I didn't need any of that anymore. I already had what I'd been searching for.